it's Lisa, and you're watching my What's in My Diaper Bag video. Today is January 16, 2015. I've been checking out other diaper bag videos, and I thought it was a great idea. I even got some ideas in watching other videos. I took everything out of the diaper bag, and I'm going to put it back in where I put it when I put it in my diaper bag. So here's my diaper bag. We got it from one of our friends at our baby shower. We actually have two. This one's my winter diaper bag and this one's my summer diaper bag. We got the other one from another friend and we're very grateful to have both. Of course, with every diaper bag you need a changing pad. Well, not necessarily need it. And this came with it, so we kept it in there. And this is what I change honesty on, say I'm at a friend's or to family members. And obviously if they don't have a changing table, I change the baby on their bed or a harder surface. And if we're out and about in the mall or store, we always have this, because I mean, even though I imagine the workers clean those diaper changing tables that they have in the bathrooms, I doubt it's spick and span by the time a bunch of babies have been put on there and have been changed. There is a little pouch for this, and so it goes in there. Other items that are very important to a diaper bag, otherwise it wouldn't be called a diaper bag, are diapers. This goes in the center pouch. Baby wipes. This is the Kirkland brand. And that goes right beside the diapers. And then of course, when we're traveling and out and about, we may not always have time to make a bottle, bring it with us, or maybe we don't have a spot to put that bottle to keep it cold until she has to eat. So we bring ready-made formulas with us. And right now she's on sensitive formula by Similac, some Alimentum ready feeds as well. If we need to feed her, like I said, we use these. They're hypoallergenic. They're also made by Abbott, which is the same company that produces Similac. And then I've got Similac Advanced Omega 3 and 6. And so there's 3 of them because they're 2 ounces a piece. So she drinks 3 of these, totaling 6 ounces. And in case we're really in a bind, that's already 2 feedings. But in case we're really in a bind, and I got these for free as samples, so we need to use them. They're Nestle Good Start. So I have these in there as a backup. If worse comes to worse, we'll wait until the last minute to use these. Here in Canada, at least, most formulas are made exactly the same. They're just labeled differently, and they may have 1 or 2 extra ingredients, so just make sure you read that. But other than that, the government here requires everything to be pretty much the same. So it's not like back in the day. There's 2 of them. They're 3 ounces a piece, equaling 6 ounces yet again. And then the formula goes beside the wipes. And then I've got Honesty's change of clothes in here. I've got a sleeper. I was only putting a sleeper in her bag until I learned a valuable lesson. I also brought an outfit. So she's got an outfit here with socks, a shirt, and pants. And the reason being is that I went to a friend's just recently and I had to change the baby twice, and she spit up a bunch. In the time that I had to change her, she had spit up on herself quite a bit, and then she spit up on herself again, but I didn't have another change of clothes, and it wasn't terrible. But I was like, if that ever happened and she like explosive puked or something, I would definitely want to make sure I had a second pair. So now I've got 2 things in here, an outfit and a sleeper. And you never know when you're out kind of a little bit late and you might need a sleeper to change the baby from an outfit, or vice versa. So that goes right beside the formula. I try to keep it pretty organized in here, and of course it gets a little messy. And then in case it's kind of cool, I've got a little sweater to go with that outfit or sleeper. You never know. She's usually in her little snowsuit now that it's winter, and so just in case. we've got some diaper rash cream in here. It's called Butt Paste. I just heard about this brand in a diaper bag video. I did not know about it, and so I was like, okay, well, we'll try it out. I've got Life brand, Zincofax, Aveeno, so I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot. There's like a little mesh pouch in here, so this goes in one of the mesh pouches. And then after a diaper change, if I'm not near a sink or something, I will wipe my hands with a wipe, and then I use my trusty little hand sanitizers. I've got Island Margarita, I've got Sweet Pea, and Island White Pineapple. I wasn't even thinking of this, and had I been in a predicament where, oh my gosh, I can't wash my hands right now, these would really come in handy. So when I was watching a diaper bag video, yet again, someone had the great idea to get these little hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works, and so I bought some, and amazing idea. Even if I'm like at home and I have no one else here to watch Honesty, sometimes I will just use hand sanitizer at the time till I can go wash my hands. I mean, I could put her in the swing or I could put her wherever in the house, but it's just, sometimes it's just more convenient if you're doing something just to hurry up and get her done. So this goes in a zipper spot in the bag. With regards to clothing, I also have a hat and little booties in here for her, which is great. I actually have to upgrade these booties. My husband's cousin made them for us. We got them as a gift from his sister, but I have to get his cousin to make us some more because these are actually too small for Honesty now. So yeah, I can't wait to get those made. And then I also have a bottle in here to feed her the ready feed bottles. I used to have just a small little nipple that she used to drink out of all the time that you just attach to the ready feed bottles. Unfortunately, she doesn't take very well to it anymore. She does not like it. And my favorite bottle is the Breast Flow bottle by the First Years. And I love this bottle. So I have it says 5 ounces, but you can fit 6 ounces in here easily, but that's pretty much the max. And then in case she spits up or I need to clean something or wipe something, a couple times I forgot to, once I take out the dirty receiving blanket, I forget to put a new one in here. So I put this one in here, also known as a spit up cloth, and I've now committed myself to not forgetting to bring it when I go to my friends or my family. And so here it is. And then I've got a little blanket to keep her warm in case we're in the car or at somebody's house and she's cold. And it's just little and it says hug me. It's really cute. We got it from somebody secondhand, but we had so much help and it's absolutely amazing, and I'm glad we had this little blankie for her, especially on really cold days. And so this goes into a trusty little pocket in the front here. It just tends to fit just right in here. There we go. And then when it comes to cleaning up a diaper afterwards, I don't like to be rude, and I'm not saying it's rude for everyone. Obviously, some people don't care, but I personally don't like to leave a poopy or a pee diaper at anybody's house, so we bring Ziploc bags for that purpose, and also larger ones in case she soils her clothing and so on and so forth. But the smaller ones that we bring, the medium size, usually we put the diapers in there. Now if she were to be at a place for a whole day, then we use a larger bag. So if someone doesn't mind, I'm not too bad with leaving the diaper there, but I usually only leave pee diapers. Poo diapers, I just feel guilty, especially since sometimes Honesty's poop can smell. So anyway, this is great. And I also have just like a normal plastic bag from a store in there as well. And what I do is I stick it in this pocket here, this closed pocket in the front. Now that Honesty is eating cereal, which you'll find out anyway later on when we started and how it went. When you see my 5-month update for Honesty, she'll have just turned 5 months at that point. However, it'll be about her 4th month. My aunt got us this formula separator cup, but we don't use powdered formula, and so I was like, how are we gonna bring cereal around now when she needs to be fed, if she's being babysat or we're out and we don't wanna bring a whole box? I was like, heck, why don't we just put her 1 teaspoon in here? There's 3 different compartments. I don't think she'll ever be eating more cereal than 3 times a day at any given time. But yeah, so this is gonna be a great way to transport it. It's a Life brand, a Baby Life brand, and it's gonna be great. I can tell. So yeah, and this just goes in here as well, where the food is and such, and the bottle. Then I've got 2 backup soothers in here. She say loses her soother or pacifier, whatever you want to call it, binky, so on and so forth. But yeah, so I've got this, and it's great because you never know when you're just gonna drop it in the car or drop it on the way into a place. So it's always good to have a backup, at least in my philosophy. And so this goes into the zippered pouch as well. And then I've got just a little bit of baby lotion, Johnson's brand, in case she needs some lotion, which she rarely does. She hasn't had any dry skin since she was born, except on her scalp. Comically enough, I use nipple butter that I didn't use all of while I was breastfeeding for the 1st month of her life. It's actually a natural and mostly organic concoction, and it works really well. I usually put it on her scalp a day or 2 before I bathe her, and it helps wonders. So I have that at home, the nipple butter, but you never know when she might need some sort of lotion. So this is in there, and it's like a travel size, and that goes in the zippered pouch inside as well. Then I've got boogie wipes, and they're grape scented. Oh my gosh, I swear I could eat them. No, just kidding. They're a gentle saline wipe for stuffy noses, and Honesty hasn't really had a stuffy nose yet, except when, say, she had cried and she gets a little bit of snot up in her nose. Then I usually use my trusty Nose Frida. It's a snot sucker. I don't like the common ones that they use in like hospitals and such. I'm nervous to use that because I can't control, I can a little bit by pushing it. And so I use this one, but I don't find it works as good as my Bubsy Co. Nasal snot sucker. Not to say that it doesn't work at all. Maybe I'm just not sucking as hard, or maybe it's because the tube is shorter in the other one. But the design is totally different, but it works. Bubsy Co. nasal aspirator works wonders. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's just an amazing nasal aspirator. However, Honesty does not like it. She like moves her head and like sometimes even like cries. So I don't use it that often. I usually just lightly put a Q-tip, which I have some Q-tips as well, in her nose. A lot of people don't believe in that way of getting snot out, but I don't go hard, and I don't do it if she's being really fussy and moving a lot. She usually actually stands pretty still when I use the Q-tip, because that's what she's been used to since she was a baby, like really young. Obviously she's still a baby, she's only 4.5 months old. But anyway, so this here goes in the back pouch, just an open pouch. The boogie wipes. So once I use the nasal aspirator, some of it comes out, so I use the boogie wipes to help clean up that mess. And then I lightly tap her nose with like either a Kleenex or the Q-tip to make sure it's dry. So these are amazing. I found out about these on someone else's diaper bag vlog. Amazing. So I'm pretty happy that I found out about that. So that goes in the unzippered portion as well. It's a pretty full bag, I'll tell you that much. And then I've also got another set of wipes. They are pacifier wipes by Munchkin, and they're natural cleaning with baking soda. It safely cleans pacifiers, bottles, cups, and teething toys. So if you're in a lurch and you're out and about and you don't have access to water and a gentle soap, then this is amazing. So I've actually already used some in the last couple of days. Now, if she were to drop it on the ground, I'm not just gonna use this. I'm gonna switch her pacifier out for a different one. And that's why I've got extra pacifiers in here too. So this goes on the outside pouch as well, on the back, because I need quick access to it if something ever drops. Oh, and the Q-tips also go where the boogie wipes go. A thermometer, and you never know if she's gonna be babysat. This is a safety first mouth thermometer, and so I just wanted to make sure that this was in there in case she's at someone's house and all of a sudden she gets really fussy, then there's some way for someone to check her temperature. Or us when we're out and about. And so this also goes in the unzipped part of the diaper bag. And then I've got nail clippers in case she's out and about and somebody who is babysitting her or us does not like the feel of her jagged nails, because when they grow fast and they are sharp. I don't mean necessarily jagged because they're cut crooked, but I mean like just because they're scratchy. And so it's always good to have these with me. This also goes into the open zip up portion of my bag. And then I've got Kleenex just in case. They have the Disney princesses on them. And I've got 3 of them. You never know when you'll need Kleenex. It's just good to have, I find. And then of course, I've got Tylenol, because you never know when your baby is gonna get sick or have a fever or might need this. So I put this in the bag as well. It goes in one of the mesh pockets in the center of the bag, along, not with the butt paste cream, but in another one. There's 2 of them. And then I'm at the last item. I've got a pen and I've got some paper, which goes in one of the side pouches. The other side pouch contains her booties and her hat, and I should probably put some mitts in there. I do have mitts for her, so that's one thing I gotta make a mental note to do, to have some mitts in there. But her snowsuit has hand coverings anyway, so it's not that bad. And as I said, this is her winter diaper bag. When it's summer and she's almost a year or 1 year old, I'm gonna be using the other diaper bag, and it'll be different, and I'll probably make another diaper bag video at that point. So pen and paper go in the other side pocket. Then I've got a few toys for her, a rattle, some links with a teething toy. It's really cute, it's a turtle. And this goes in the side pocket on the outer side in case she really needs a toy or something immediately. A rattle with a teether, and a crinkly book that also allows her to chew on the corners. So that's what I have in my diaper bag at this time. And I hope that if you're a new mom or mom-to-be, or you're just having fun watching vlogs of people stating what's in their diaper bag, I really hope you enjoyed this, or you get some tips or ideas like I did when I watched some diaper bag videos. If you'd like to see more videos like this, or just about my life in general, don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks. Namaste.